is Amanda from My Office Books. I'm here at BMW at Mini, waiting for my car to be serviced, so I thought it was very appropriate to talk about logbooks and the necessity for this financial year. Now, you may or may not realise is that the ATO has made it very clear that they're going to be pursuing and ensuring that you have a logbook when it comes to your car use. They want to make sure that you're not, let's just say, that you're not claiming kilometres that aren't actually business orientated. So what do you need to do as a small business owner? Well, first of all, you need to download either an app. You can do that all for your iPhone or do that for your Android devices. And these days we all tend to have a smartphone of some sort. So that's one easy fix or solution. The other thing you need to do when you have a new car is you need to specify what's actually personal use and what's actually business use, so that your accountant can ensure that he works out your fringe benefits tax if you are using your vehicle for personal use. Now, the ATO has sent out quite a bit of information all around how you're supposed to document this. So the easiest way is that for 12 weeks after you buy your vehicle, if you've forgotten, that's fine, just make sure you start doing it now, that you record all your kilometres. Now, it's fairly easy if you get the app. If you don't want to get the app, you can always use either Google Drive or you can use the traditional book. And you'll have to write down the beginning of the speedo on your car and the end of your trip. Now, you don't actually need to do it for every single stop that you make, but while you're doing work for your business, you need to begin for your speedo, and when you finish doing work and maybe go and do the shopping for the family, well, then that becomes the end of your kilometre usage for the business and the beginning of your personal use of the car for your personal use. So that way the accountant can work out exactly what the percentage is of work use as opposed to your personal use. There is going to be a link on this video where I'll show you what the ATO expects and what they want when it comes to that documentation. Now, when we're talking about not using an app and using Google Drive, what do you do? Well, that's fairly easy. So what you will do in that sort of circumstance is you just work out putting down the kilometres. So you put down the beginning kilometres, you put the date. Well, let's do it this way. You do a kilometre that's got the date, then you do the description of what the actual purpose was for that drive. I tend to just put a P for personal and a B for business. Then you will do a beginning of the kilometre speedo, then you do the end of the kilometre speedo, and then you do a total. I use the different Excel sheet sums to be able to automatically add it up. So that's what you do on that for 12 weeks. You'll go ahead and you'll actually do that speedo reading, and that way you'll have your documentation in place. What I would strongly advise is that you make sure that during that 12-week period, if your child or your son likes to borrow your business car, the answer will be no, because his kilometres, which are personal use, are going to jeopardise and change that 12-week period of readings. It's not going to be accurate, and you're going to end up paying more fringe benefits tax than you would normally. So get your child to either buy their own car or preferably use their own, because I know time and time again, particularly uni students, they will ask to use your car, so it's your fuel, your maintenance and your service costs, and not their own. They're adults, get them to use their own car or go and hire one. Simple. That's how it's going to have to be. So this is Amanda from My Office Books, letting you know what the drill is when it comes to logbooks. Hope it helps. See you later. Bye.